What's up guys? In today's video I'm going to show you a gear transformation of one of my clients, of Simon. And this transformation that you are about to see was just in a month. So in just 1 month we have been able to make such a crazy results, and this kind of progress is unusual, and I don't want to make some spoilers for you. I want you to see it with me. And you definitely should stick to the end because I'm going to break it down step by step how we did it, so you guys can actually gain knowledge out of it and do it yourself. Let's begin. Simon's starting point was 4 to 5 seconds of full planche hold. He had one full planche press and he was pretty consistent with the full planches. But the goal for him was to go for longer combinations, to do more repetitions, longer holds. And the current situation, he was transitioning from intensity-based method to volume method to match his goals and level in order to unlock faster progress. But he didn't really know how to do it. So this is exactly what we have done. And here he's before videos. So as you can see, is full planche press, very decent one, really nice one. Couldn't really hold it after the negative. And here is his planche hold. Very good hold. The main problem was that the legs are a little bit low. Overall, decent performance, consistent with the full planche, which is amazing. But today's level is 4 full planche presses, basically 4 times the progress, 4 times the level. So he unlocked also his first wide planche and full planche push-up to press for the first time. So let me show you and let me remind you, this kind of progress was just in a month. Push, press, and now the presses. The first one, very efficient performance using correctly the stretch reflex, everything with the presses. Third rep, and lastly, dope, amazing. And the wide planche, really good hold, really good performance. And that was just a month. So this is exactly what we have done in order to get there. So we matched the method to his goals and his level. So as I said, the goal was to go for longer combinations, more holds, more repetitions, but he already had the full planche. So we didn't really need to work the way up to the hardest progression because he really couldn't do it. So intensity method doesn't really apply here, and you had to make the transition from working with intensity towards starting all over again for volume. So obviously, pretty obvious, the method that we were using is volume. Okay, so volume is the total of numbers of sets that you can do in a training session, in weekly, and like in a time period. But it's not just about it, it's also how much work you can pack into a single set. So how much repetitions, how much time under tension I can basically put into just one set. Doing tons of intensity sets won't automatically go and improve his ability to produce a big high volume set. Because like there are two different kinds of volume, as I just mentioned. One is doing a total amount of volume throughout a period of time, let's say weekly volume, and also volume that is talking about just in a particular one set, single set. So you should look how much reps, hold, time under tension you are able to handle in a one single set. And these are two different skills, two different ways to look at volume, and you need to train both. Training just one isn't gonna be it. You have to train both matters. And the most common mistake is people are thinking, oh, I need more volume in a single set, but my PR in a full planche is just one. I will do straddles. I will do straddles, and then the volume will be higher. But this is a very common mistake, and people think in order to get more volume in one set, they need to reduce the intensity. But that's completely wrong. You want to stay in a full planche. You want the volume in a full planche. You don't want to reduce the intensity to go for straddles, because the end goal is to do more repetitions in a full planche. So how are we doing it, and how we are making sure that this is going to be in full planche because there are still going to be and finding ways to add more volume into it. So how? First method, first principle is doing partial reps. So for example, here we were using partial presses. As you can see, first press very clean, very good range of motion, and you can see the other ones are very shorter range of motion. So it was going basically half range of motion. So obviously it's way easier, but it's still normalizing yourself in your mind that, oh damn, I can do more than one. It's pretty easy. Obviously, that's not the end goal. That's just part of like progressing. And you need to use it in order to be able to go for more than one. This is a period in getting more repetitions. So the second thing is the intention. So intention can be about a lot of stuff, and you need to know what you are focusing on. So the first intention, for example, can be about the form, but it doesn't really make sense right now to go that much about the form because right now, if he's trying to do the perfect, very, very solid form, he will probably not be able to go for more than just one press. So the intention there was to actually go for efficient performance and even spamming repetitions. So he was able to go and use intention towards different stuff. And he wasn't just sticking into one intention. He wasn't just sticking into, oh, like I will just spam presses. Obviously, it's good intention. That's part of the progress, but that wasn't just about it. You have to alternate between different intentions to be able to actually master every realm of the actual performance. You don't want to stick just to one. And this third option, the third principle we used was drop sets. This has been able to actually gain and gather more time under tension in a single set. So for example, if his full planche was just 5 seconds and we wanted to go for 8, it will be much more beneficial to use drop sets as well instead of just doing full planche, waiting 5 minutes and doing again. Because five, let's say first set was 5 seconds, the second set is going to be 4 seconds, but you rested 5 minutes in between the sets. But in drop set, you can go for 5 seconds of full planche and immediately 3 seconds of saddle planche, for example. It's much closer to getting to 8 seconds of full planche instead of just resting so much longer in between the sets. So this was an example for a drop set that we used. And as you can see, starting with a full planche hold and then going into straddle. And lastly, accumulation sets. Accumulation sets are very, very important. And it's all about setting a certain number in your mind and trying to achieve it. So for example, you are going for a number in your mind that you are currently not able to achieve. For example, you've never went for 4 presses, but you know you're kind of close to it. So what you're doing, you're setting yourself, oh, I will do 4 presses. My sets end when I'm getting to 4 presses. I don't mind how many sets it's gonna take me, how many goes up and down I'm gonna do it, because like you're probably not gonna be able to do it in just one go, but it's completely fine. Do it as quickly as possible. Do 2 repetitions, 2 presses. Oh, you got fatigued. Oh, you failed. Don't care. Just go up again as fast as possible. When you feel ready to be able to actually do another press, do it. Oh, you failed again? Do another one. And then you are way closer to achieving actual 4 presses than just, I will do two, because two is my maximum. So you have to push boundaries in order to actually set new heights and progress way faster. So by actually using all of these 4 principles all together and alternating between them and knowing how to apply them correctly in the actual training structure is a must. Is a must. Without it, he wasn't able to do it at least that quickly. So you just have to stop normalizing slow progress because progress in calisthenics can be very fast. You just need to know what you're doing. You just need to apply the things correctly. Stop normalizing slow progress. I'm begging you. And I hope you got some value out of this video. I hope you actually understand how you can apply these principles into your training session because this is a must if you're training on volume. And if you want to take yourself to the next level, you already know what you need to do. You already know that you deserve better. You already know that you can do better. So if you want to join my one-on-one coaching, you are way more than welcome. And just remember one thing: progress loves fast actions. If you are not fast with your actions, if every action that you are taking for you way too long to decide what you're going for, no wonder your progress isn't that fast. You just need to take action, fully commit to it, and trust the process. That's all. It's that simple. I swear to you guys. So much love. See you in the next video. And if you want to apply into my coaching, the link down below or comment skills for me in my Instagram. And I'm answering every single one of your comments. See you.